హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ టు ఆన్లైన్ టెక్నాలజీ ట్యుటోరియల్స్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. ఈ సిరీస్లో మనం జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ట్యుటోరియల్ ఇన్ తెలుగు అనేది స్టార్ట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. యాజ్ ఎ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ట్యుటోరియల్ ఫస్ట్ యూ షుడ్ నో few important points about the JavaScript. What are they? First, what is JavaScript? Initially, JavaScript is a client-side scripting language in the web application development. But nowadays, present uppudu JavaScript is both client-side and server-side. But how can you say that the JavaScript acting as a client-side and server-side? Now, the next question is, what is the importance of JavaScript in the web application development? And what is the role of JavaScript in MERN? Okay, so ikkada MERN ante enti? Now in the web application development technologies we have different types of technologies like full stack .NET, full stack Java, full stack web application development using MERN, full stack web application development using MERN. Okay, so in that way we have full stack Python. So different types of full stack technologies are there. Now what is meant by this full stack? See, I am going with very brief overview over the full stack. Okay, I am not going to explain in depth of full stack. But now this MERN is connected with JavaScript కాబట్టి ఆ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో మీకు జస్ట్ ఒక బ్రీఫ్ ఇస్తాను. సో కంప్లీట్ కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ స్కిల్స్ రిక్వైర్డ్ టు డెవలప్ ఏ వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్ కెన్ బి కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఫుల్ స్టాక్. అంటే ఏ స్కిల్స్ అయితే మనకి ఒక వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్ చేయడానికి కావాలో దాన్ని మనం ఫుల్ స్టాక్ అనొచ్చు. ఓకే, నౌ ద వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఈస్ డివైడెడ్ ఇంటూ టూ పార్ట్స్, ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అండ్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్. ఓకే, ఇవి కాకుండా ఒక ఫుల్ స్టాక్ డెవలపర్ యొక్క రిక్వైర్డ్ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. బట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అబౌట్ ఆల్ దట్ థింగ్స్ హియర్. జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ very briefly and abstractively I am explaining about the full stack. So the full stack means the skills which are required to develop the web application means website, and that website development is divided into two parts, front end development and back end development. Okay, now coming to the introduction and the importance of JavaScript. When you are developing a website, okay, coming to this front end, you are going to use client-side technologies. So the client-side technologies are HTML and CSS. When you use HTML and CSS, you are going to develop static web pages. When you are using JavaScript with DOM, document object model library, plus HTML, okay, when you are using these three together, you are going to develop dynamic web pages. Okay, next, after that, to improve the productivity of JavaScript యొక్క వర్క్ని ఫాస్ట్ చేయడానికి కానీ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ యొక్క కోడ్ని రెడ్యూస్ చేయడానికి కానీ ఓకే జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్ అనేవి మనకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉన్నాయి. దే ఆర్ jquery, ajax. ఓకే, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ bootstrap ఆల్సో కెన్ బి కాల్డ్ యాజ్ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ లైబ్రరీ. బట్ the main aim of bootstrap is responsive web page design. Okay, RWD, responsive web page design. Okay, next, after that we have very popular frameworks named as reactjs, Vue, nextjs and AngularJS. But the AngularJS is not AngularJS right now. Okay, once upon a time the Angular up to 1.8 వరకు Angular with JavaScript, but later the Angular is with typescript. Even the React లో కూడా మనకి the React can be with JavaScript and React can be with TypeScript also. Okay, అంటే React ని కూడా మనం JavaScript తో కలిపి యూస్ చేయొచ్చు, అలాగే TypeScript తో కలిపి కూడా మనం కోడ్ని డెవలప్ చేయొచ్చు. Now whatever may be the server side technology or server side programming you are going to use, okay, but the client side is see the HTML, CSS and JavaScript, these are common. Okay, right. Now how can you say the JavaScript is client side and server side, and what is the role of JavaScript in MERN? Okay, when you are developing a web application by using MERN, okay, how the logics will exist, అంటే లాజిక్స్ అనేవి ఎలా డివైడ్ అయి ఉంటాయి అనేది చాలా బ్రీఫ్గా ఓకే జస్ట్ ఒక అవుట్లైన్ మాత్రమే చెప్తున్నాను. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us see, when you are developing a web application, see we need a database. The databases can be MongoDB or SQL Server or maybe MySQL, maybe non-relational database or relational databases, ఏవైనా కావచ్చు. So to manage this data, you need to write the database logic. Okay, it can be called as data access layer. దాన్ని మనం data access layer అనొచ్చు. So add logic, edit logics, find logic, delete logic. Okay, so many logics you can write. Okay, so to write this database logic, okay, you need JavaScript. So it is nothing but JavaScript program. Okay, data access layer ante DB logic ante nothing but JavaScript program. But alone JavaScript cannot manage this data. Okay, so JavaScript plus any library based on the database. అంటే మీరు MongoDB యూస్ చేస్తుంటే Mongo client or SQL server యూస్ చేస్తుంటే okay MS SQL library, okay, which is supported by Node. So it is nothing but JavaScript program. Data access layer is nothing but JavaScript program. Just అంతవరకు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. Next, this database logic need to be made available to the front end. So how it is made available to the front end? By using WebAPI. Okay, so WebAPI, again the like get WebAPI, right? So post WebAPI, right? Put WebAPI, delete WebAPI, patch WebAPI, right? In that way, different types of web APIs you can develop. Okay, these web APIs are developed by using again JavaScript plus Express library. So again it is a JavaScript program. So web API programs are nothing but JavaScript programs with the help of Express library. Now these web APIs are consumed by the front end applications. So the front end applications can be React application or Angular application or any other application, right? So it is nothing but simply say a client HTTP client program. Okay, right? See, I will explain in depth in the introduction of full stack application development video, okay, about this entire flow. Okay, ikkada matram just I am going to explain JavaScript is client side and server side ane point ni base cheskuni matrame explain chestunnanu. So when you are developing the React client side application, see this React client side application is nothing but JavaScript plus React. So it is again JavaScript program. So the client side program by React is nothing but JavaScript program with React library. Web API is nothing but JavaScript program with Express library. DB logic is nothing but JavaScript program with any database based library, right? So collectively these three, okay, collectively these three place a different roles in the entire web application development. React is front end and web API and database, these two collectively called as back end. Okay, so now as a part of MERN, M stands for MongoDB, E stands for Express, N stands for Node and R stands for React. So now the importance of JavaScript in the MERN is, see, in React JavaScript, web API JavaScript, data access layer means DB logic is JavaScript. So it proves that JavaScript is client side and server side, right? Next, how our tutorial is organized. Here, to learn JavaScript, two softwares you need to install. First, that is NodeJS. It is nothing but a platform, no doubt, okay, with a runtime engine and a additional library npm node package manager to manage the libraries which are required for your application development using JavaScript. And when you are developing a JavaScript application, what are the different types of other libraries required? They are managed by using npm, okay, node package manager. So node is you can call it as a platform, okay, using which you can execute JavaScript programs independently without the help of HTML and without the help of any browser and all. So now, so that what happens, a JavaScript program can be executed independently just like C language, C++, Java or C# or VB.NET, right? So now JavaScript became a high level language, okay, with the help of NodeJS. Okay, I am going to explain about this NodeJS and the other things which are a part of NodeJS in the next coming videos. Just it is a introduction video. Next, VS Code. It is, what is this VS Code? Is an IDE from the Microsoft. Now it is cross platform, means it can be installable on Windows, Mac and Linux, and here it is free, cross platform, and it is mainly useful to develop and it is mainly popular for front end application development. Not only front end, it can be used to develop any application, okay, see, to develop applications using any language, and it means it can be used for C, it can be used for C++, it can be used for Python, okay, it can be used for Java, and it can be used for Golang. In that way it can be used, okay, for any language by installing the required relevant extensions, okay. So here NodeJS and VS Code you need to install, okay. And after that, what are the basic important features related to the JavaScript, okay. JavaScript program మనం రాయడానికి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ఏంటి, ఓకే. JavaScript ఇనిషియల్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బేస్డ్. ఇక్కడ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బేస్డ్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి, మనకి ఊప్స్ ఫీచర్స్ అనేవి 3 ఉంటాయండి, ఎన్క్యాప్సులేషన్, పాలిమార్ఫిజం అండ్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్, ఓకే. ఏ టెక్నాలజీ విచ్ సపోర్ట్స్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఓరియంటెడ్, రైట్. ఏ టెక్నాలజీ విచ్ డస్ నాట్ సపోర్ట్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బేస్డ్. So JavaScript is initially object based and later it started supporting OOPS features, okay. కానీ up to which extent it is going to support the OOPS features అనేవి మన JavaScript ట్యుటోరియల్ పార్ట్గా మీకు నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెంట్ వెర్షన్స్ ఆఫ్ JavaScript? See, ES1 to ES6 and up to 2023 version, okay. నెక్స్ట్, JavaScript is not type safe. అసలు టైప్ సేఫ్టీ అంటే ఏంటి, టైప్ సేఫ్టీ ఫెయిల్యూర్ అంటే ఏంటి, టైప్ సేఫ్టీ ఇన్ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్లో ఎలా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయొచ్చు, ఓకే. ఇట్ ఈస్ అగైన్ ఏ బిగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్, బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు రిమెంబర్ దిస్ పాయింట్, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఎక్స్ప్లిసిట్ డేటా టైప్స్ ఇన్ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్. అలాంటి డేటా టైప్స్ లేవని కాదు, ఓకే. ఎక్స్ప్లిసిట్ డేటా టైప్స్ అనేవి జావాస్క్రిప్ట్లో లేవు, రైట్. సో అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద డేటా టైప్స్, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, data types are not required to create a variable. This is a very important feature. JavaScript is case sensitive, means uppercase and lowercase both are not equal, okay. Uppercase is different and lowercase is different. Next, in JavaScript there is no main method, and the extension of JavaScript program is .js. Every statement can be terminated with semicolon but is not mandatory. So these are the few important basic features of JavaScript, okay, you need to remember, right. Later we are going to add so many other important features step by step by learning, okay. Next, what is the next step? Data types and variables, right. So you are going to learn about the data types and variables. So declaration of variables, and what are the different types of declarations, and what are the different types of data types available in JavaScript. So these two important concepts we are going to cover in the next coming videos first, okay. So first, in the next coming video I am going to show you how to install NodeJS and how to install VS Code, and next the features, the important features related to the data types and variables. So this is the end of this session, okay. Thank you all of you, and please like and share my video. So that's all for this session. Thank you all of you. Please like this video and share this video. Thank you all of you. Please subscribe my channel Ottit IT. Thank you all of you.